welcome back to Gamekeeper's Tavern. Here, I'm going to play another solid game. This time I'm going to play Lewis and Clark, The Expedition. It's an oldish classic by now. The game's been out for at least 6 years, but it's still a very good game. For those who don't know, the game's all about playing these cards and then using the Native American markers to add power to them so you can do more abilities with the Native Americans with the cards. As a quick example here, oh, by the way, as you can see, I have a new camera angle at the moment, and I'm going to use it to show a close-up of the cards I play now during the gameplay, and that, so you guys out there can get a better picture of what's happening or that. So I've got one camera on the board and one camera on my card plate and on my little board here. So going back to my example here, so with this particular character here, is showing that for each symbol with the fur on it, I will receive that number of fur into my area, into my boats here for the expedition. And so for every Native American I add, I get that multiplied by the power of the Native Americans that add to this card. I also done one thing with my game here. I've slightly modified the cards. In fact, I've done a reprint of the face of the card, and so each card now has a full rules explanation of what the symbols mean, as it does. Some symbols are obviously straightforward in what they get, i.e. this card here. So this just basically grabs fur for each fur symbol have on the board, and other players and all that. So, but this symbol here, as you see, it looks quite simple, but that's the rule sets that's required to understand what this card actually really does. So that's why I've chosen to just printed out a new face. I still have the original card face underneath. I just tucked it into, as you see here, I just tucked it into these card sleeves here and that. So when I do play this game, I don't have to go through the rule books and I find exactly what the symbols mean. And that. So that's what I've done to my game. So basically, I've got Cthulhu here as my opponent again. He's always going to play green, and I mostly prefer blue. And the solo version of this game is actually quite simple. All you do on your turn is do your actions like you would normally do in a multiplayer game. However, the difference is, obviously with other multiplayers, they have their cards with their symbols on them to gain more resources. The symbols are actually on the board now, and depending if there's a Native American in that space, you will get that to resource there that's available in that space, as long as the Native Americans are in that corresponding spot. Of course, you also get your own symbols as well as you go along. So basically, all you do on your turn is play like you would normally do in a multiplayer game, and then after each of your actions, Mr. Cthulhu here will move his little man up one space. So basically, it's like a race against time. For each action I do, after I do an action, he'll move up. So I got to basically X amount of turns to try and finish that foot cut stop. If I can do it, I can beat Cthulhu. If not, I lose. So I am starting on the easiest mode. You can set your own difficulty on basically how far ahead that your solo opponent will go ahead. You can start from 0, which I'm doing, which is obviously easier, to him starting 7 spaces ahead of you already. So I'm going to start on easy because I don't play this game that often, and I'll learn as I go. So this will be, again, my usual thing. This will be one of 3 playthroughs I do with this game. So I shall start. So I've got all the pieces ready. I've got all the cards already laid out, and I'll start my first turn. I've learned through my previous games that getting a character that can move you through the mountain parts, which is this part here and this part here, pretty quickly is kind of essential to going forwards to winning the game. Even though everyone starts with a character um, that allows you to traverse the hills by spinning horses, if you can find an easier way to traverse the mountains with using horses that go further, or use another resource that helps you travel the mountains, be more easier, because horses are a bit expensive to purchase, as they require 3 different types of resources to get one horse. So they do require a lot of horses to spend. So I'm looking to get this character here, this Charles McIntyre, and so I would need some fur, as he does cost 2 fur. I only got 1 fur. Alright, I forgot to add one Native American to my little boat fleet here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Native American to come over here, so I can grab those 2 fur resources. Alright, and they'll go on this boat here. Alright, so that's one of my required actions to do, which is got 2 required actions you got to do in this game. Either 1, play a card from your hand, or 2, place a Native American out on the board. The 2 optional ones are setting up camp or recruiting a character, or recruiting a character, I should say. So that is my turn. Oh no, I will recruit this character straight now. I just got the fur for him, so he will cost 1 of these grey resources and 2 fur, and now he'll go straight into my hand, and these will slide down. New characters come cobbling. Okay. Now Mr. Cthulhu move 1 step forward, and basically throughout the game I'm trying to keep chasing him down, and hopefully I'll get enough good engine going that I can just keep repeating the same engine, so I can beat him at Fort Clapsop. Alright, my second turn is I am going to call some Native Americans in. So use those 2. So I will bring these guys in, and then I will take them, put them one into that boat, one to the other boat, and then this bottom card gets put out the way and the rest of it slide down. And we'll welcome a new Native American board. Right. So, and now Mr. Cthulhu will not move another step. I think my next step is to get some wood, so I can at least get a canoe, so I can start rowing up the river. Play him so I can gather some wood. I'll play him because I got my fur that I needed. So it adds 1 power, so I can potentially get 2 wood. For those who don't quite know that, for each, as I said beforehand, for each of the public resource symbol, you can get that amount of that particular resource, but you don't have to get the full amount. It's up to you how much resource you get. So you don't, for example, if it's possible to get 8 wood, you maybe have too many wood to fill your boat, so you may only want 2 or 3 woods, and so it prevents you in danger from when you do set up camp is having your scout go too far backwards and losing too much spaces and that. So I definitely need to get some wood though, so I can get 2 wood. Alright, and that is my turn done. So Mr. Cthulhu will step one more ahead of me again. And now I'll be looking to grab that canoe through my Native American action here. I'll spend 2 wood to grab that canoe. I'll place it over here. Right. Mr. Cthulhu's more, so I haven't moved yet and he's already like 4 steps ahead of me. Now, that's a tricky part about this game. You gotta gather your right resources and all that. I'm really interested in this character here because he would only need to spend meat to get a canoe, which is a lot easier than getting 2 wood to get a canoe. So instead of moving up like I originally planned to do, I'm actually gonna get some equipment resource here. So I'll play this character here, and I'm gonna use this Native American here to get one power level for this card. So I can collect two supplies over here and add them to my boat. And now I got them. It allows me to grab this character now. So I will choose to get this character. So let's go back. So it's going to cost you 1 fur and 1 supply. So 1 fur and 1 supply. Oops. And now I got it into my hands. Don't have. I like him. I might play Simone, which is the dog. Can go after, gets me some meat. I'm gonna use them. Alright, I'm gonna use them future turns. So alright, oops. So I'm use him to grab some meat. So I can potentially grab one meat. No, I changed my mind. Oops, sorry. I'm going to use my canoe. That's alright. So using my canoe, I'll spend the canoe using the 1 power. I'll go back here, and that moves you 4 spaces forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll move this over here. You can freely move your resources around the boats as you acquire them. They're not stuck in one position, so to speak. Same with Native Americans. And I would have to set up camp. Yes. So set up camp. Now my scout will go backwards because for each card you have in your hand, it will move back 1 space, and plus any resources or Native Americans on your boats can send your scout back further. Now, so he'll move back 1 space, and I'll move the marker indicator that my base camp is there now, and I would take all the cards back in my hand. Now I was supposed to move that Native American back here before I counted the cards in hand and all that, but because I had 1, I moved in this spot. If I had more Native against him, they'll have to move in here, And for each Native American that's in this spot here, I have to move my scout further backwards. But because I only had one, that's all I had to do. Okay. So, I already moved Mr. Cthulhu here ahead. So my next action would be I'm looking into getting this character here, this Native American character card here. Because he has a quite really good ability. For price of selling some meat, I can reuse an action on that already got a face up card in front of my board here. So, I need some supplies. I might send this Native American over to the village. So I gain one supply and one wood. Oops, one wood. Right, so that's my main action done. I still don't have a fur. So that is all I'm going to do this turn. And then Mr. Cthulhu will move one step forward again. Now I need to get some fur. So I'll play this character. And I'll play this character. Here, so use his ability to grab another fur. Alright. And then I'll use my action here to take this Native American character into my hand. And then that'll cost me 2 resources and 1 fur. Alright. And that is my turn done. Moves forward one more again. Right. So, slide these down. I am going to bring some Native Americans onto my boats. Just thinking which kind of card. I'll pair them up with this character here. Right. So, yeah, okay. So they'll come in the center. Right. And they will come onto my boats. This character will go away. New one pops up. Ooh, not bad. And then a new Native American appears in the welcome area. Right, up, and he moves forward again. Do I send a Native American to get some meat? I will use those meat to get some boats. So I'm gonna empower one over here and use a Native American to come over here. So now I can do that action twice. And so I spend these tubes buffalo to get some couple canoes. Yep. And that's my turn done. And now I'm going to move on the canal. Right. So I'm going to move. Let's use this Native American, do the action twice. And now I'll spend both canoes that I got. I can move 8 on the water, on the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And that is my turn done. So Miss Cthulhu goes ahead one more spot. Now I'm gonna have to set up camp, unfortunately, which means the reason I say unfortunately because I'm gonna lose 2 spaces back. So these Native Americans go back onto the boats, and I'll move this suppose over here. So my scout will go 1, 2 backwards. That's it. And now he's camped here. Now I'm getting close to those mountains now, so I have to be more careful how I play my cards. And now retrieve. Now, now you can do the optional actions before or after you do your required actions. So I've set up camp first, and now I'm going to do my required actions. I'm gonna have to still retain horses. I'm just looking. See, there's no character here who'll help me move across the land easily. So I'm looking to get some resources. So that's why I set this character aside here, because I need him to help me move across the mountains in a few moments. If I used him, the dog, and I use him to power him up. I can get 2 meat. Or to use one of my Native Americans on the dog. No, because I need to use him to get the horses I need. Over here, sorry. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm gonna get 1, 2 meat, 2 buffaloes, I should say. And that's my required action done for this turn. And Miss Cthulhu moves 1 more step ahead. And now I'll use my Native American to come over here to get a horse, which I spend 3 different resources. To get this horse in preparation for the mountain section. Alright. And then Mr. Cthulhu goes up ahead more. Now I will use this character here, which allows me to reuse a card for 1 strength that I've already got a face up on. And I will use this character to power him up. And then I will use him again to gain 2 more meat. Right, and now Mr. Cthulhu move up again. So he's almost in the mountains already. And I'm trying to get the engine going to get into the mountains. So I'm gonna get power him up with 1, and I add a Native American from my boat to get him to do spend 2 buffalo to get 2 canoes. Right. So that's my quiet action. So Mr. Cthulhu is almost in the mountains. And then what I might do is I'm gonna use his ability to suspend my 2 canoes because I powered up twice. That, and then I can move 8 more into the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, now I'm into the mountains now. Alright, and then I'm gonna set up camp. So first thing first, the Native American goes back on the boat here. I do lose a spot because of my card in my hand, but that is it. So my camp will go up here. Alright. Take all the cards back into my hand. And Mr. Cthulhu will catch up to me. And now we're head to head into the mountains. Now, I do have, if I can, now, I love another horse. So send my Native American this part of the camp, of the village, and I'll get a supply and a wood. And that's my turn done. Yes, it is. So Cthulhu goes ahead of me again. Alright. So I'm gonna call the Native Americans into my boat. So alright. So I'm calling Native Americans into the powwow area. Now again, like when you gain resources, you don't have to grab all of the Native Americans that are in the powwow area. You can just grab 2 or 3 one to, even though there might be 5 or 6 in there. You're not required to take all the Native Americans that are in the powwow area. But I think I will. And this card will go. Just want to read this card. Oh, it's very handy. Right, so Mr. Cthulhu will go one step further into the mountains. I'm gonna have to chase him down once again. So I'm looking to get another horse, which I can do. I'm gonna send the Native American into the village in the horse area. So I'll spend 3 resources. Yep. Supply wood and buffalo to gain another horse. Right. And that is my turn done. Right, so it goes further into the mountains. I'll send another Native American into the camp, into the village, and I'll grab 2 more fur. Mr. Cthulhu will advance once more again. Alright, so now I'm gonna use this character here, and I'll use this character here, right, and then use a Native American to power him up once more again, so I can spend my 2 fur and 2 horses to move 6 on the mountains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. That is my turn done. So he moves again. Now my problem is that getting horses is really expensive. I need to find a better way to move through the mountains because I've got 3 more spaces there to go through the mountains in the future. let's have a look-see, shall we? At the cards. I think I'm going to get some supplies, get some more characters. Right. So that's one, two supplies. It requires 3 supplies to get that character. I still need fur. Alright, I'm gonna power him up with my Native American here, and means I get up to 4 supplies, which I will do get. Right. And that is my turn done, so Cthulhu catch up with me. It's a neck and neck race here. It's going to be all down to timing towards that last part there. Right, I'm going to get some fur. I'm going to power up twice. Yeah. So I can grab 1, 2, 3. Do I need 3 fur? I'm going to grab... I don't need to power up more than one. I'm going to power up once. No, so I just need 3 fur. Right, which means now I can buy this character here for 3 of supply and 1 fur. Right, so I'm gonna move these over here. Just thinking, whew, I might have hurt myself here by grabbing this character card, so I'll slide these down. So I've done my acquired action. I set up camp now, which is going to hurt me. I'm going to have to move back 2 spaces because of these 2 cards in my hand. Right. This is what I'm going to do. So, I'm going... That's the end of my turn, so Cthulhu advances 1 more spot. And now, I'm going to use this card, put the 2 supply on the back, scar this character. So I got enough to pay for this for supply, and then pay 1 fur to get this character into my hand. Right. And then, and then I'll move these down again. Right, new character in play. So Cthulhu move up again. Right. So now I'm able to use this character here. I can either get supplies or heaps of supplies or plenty of buffalo. I will get 3 buffalo. Yes. 3 buffalo. And then I'm going to set up camp. Now, I'm going to still have to step back 2 spaces. Because I'm going to set up camp now. So these 2 Native Americans go back to the boats. And I'm going to lose a spacing. I'll lose a space here. So it will step back 2. Move my camp over here. And now... I'll take all the cards back into my hand. And Mr. Cthulhu is just out the mountains now. I'm still in the middle of it. Alright. So, I need fur. I need an easy way to get horses. That's a problem. I'll move across the mountains a lot easier. I'll get plenty of fur. I'm going to send this Native American into the village, which means I get a supply and some wood. Mr. Cthulhu moves up ahead again. Geez, moving through these mountains so tricky. Let's stock up on supplies. So much for stock on supplies. I've only got 2 spots to give me wood. Okay. Let's do this. Or do we? No, let's. I want to get 2. Oh no, let's do this then. Nope. We stick with that. All right. So we'll get one wood. Right. So Mr. Cthulhu marches on. All right. Okay, let's get some. Let's get some fur. Power up by 1, 2. I can potentially get 1, 2, 3, 4 fur. Yes, let's get 4 fur. Let's fully stock our boats. All the supply in the world. Alright, Mr. Cthulhu is there. I'm so far behind him now. Alright, let's call these Native Americans back. Alright. Okay. Let's have a... Alright, so call these Native Americans. Alright. Come over here. This character would go, they will slide down. And that is that. Mr. Cthulhu ever marches on. Right. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to send a Native American over here. No, I'm going to send 2 Native Americans over here. Alright. Oh, I've got to put it on the welcome map. So 3 different resources. Let's grab 2 horses. Actually, I need the... Right. So 3 different resources. Oops, that's not a different resource. I need the... That's better. 3 different resources. Take 2 horses. Okay. All right. So, then I'm gonna play. I'll play this card. Again. Alright. I hope you guys still see this. So I'm going to power them up again. Right, and I'll power up again. And therefore twice. So I spend the 2 horses and the 2 fur to move 6 across the mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't get any further because there's no mountains, there's just a river. Right. And then he moves over on. So I'm going to play this character here. I'm not sure you can see him. He might be out of range here. I'm going to pay a resource of any type, which I'll pay a buffalo resource. And I can move across the riverbed for each face-up character on my board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to set up camp here. Unfortunately, I have to move one space back. It's not ideal. And no, I have to move 2 spaces back. Oh, wow. Alright. And that is my turn done. Right. I'm gonna use this character here, so I'm gain a canoe. Alright. So powered up by 1, spend the buffalo to grab a canoe. Oh dear, I don't think I'll be able to beat Mr. Cthulhu. Let's have a look. So now, gonna use him. Oh, bit risky move. Oh, what to use? Actually, gonna use my Native Americans on him directly, and spend my canoe to move forward. 1, 2, 2. Then I need to get resources all over again. Alright, so come over here. I don't think I'll beat him. I've only got 4 turns left. No, I think Mr. Cthulhu's beat me this time. I am gonna grab a resource, a supply and a wood. That's my turn done. Moving forward. Send a Native American over here to convert all those into a horse. Nah, I don't think I'll beat him. Then I need a... I don't need that much. I need him. I need him. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 potential. Yeah, I'll grab 3 just in case. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Cthulhu's. Oh, I don't. No. Oh, no, I can't do it. It's impossible. Nah. Because I'll just. Yeah. So all I can do. I'm a couple turns late. So, yeah. I would use this character here. I'll just move this all over down here a bit. And spend the horse and the fur, move across the mountains, 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Cthulhu's 1. And then I will play this character, spend the 2 resources, and I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moved across the line. I was 1 turn too late. Oh well, that's the learning process of this game. So just 1 turn too late. I've got to learn to be more efficient in my cards and all that, and not move back, have my scout move back so easily. So I think in future, when I play this game next time, I'll definitely have to be wary of the cards in my hand, what's available up there, and especially if there's a card that makes you move across the mountains a lot more easily than trying to get the horse, or even try and get horses more easily than what it is at the moment, because you said you have to spend 3 different resources to grab a horse, which is not a good exchange. So yeah. Well, that's my first game of Lewis and Clark Expeditions. Um, Hope you enjoyed it. So congratulations, Mr. Cthulhu, here for winning. And hopefully next time when I play the game, I'll be able to learn from my errors and beat him next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.